Okay, here we go. Where do I begin? It's been a while since we've talked, and as you probably have guessed, I never stopped working on the boat. One of the really good things about buying an old boat with good bones at an inexpensive price is that you can turn it into the boat, the exact boat that you want, and still have not spent a whole bunch of money. So I continued to work on this boat, and I'm sitting in the back seat. Yeah, back seat's done. I haven't got the cushions made for it yet. I want to get the front seats first so that the vinyl will match. But this is the back seat, and this is how high it is. Significantly higher than the seats that were in it when I bought it. In fact, those seats were basically throwaway. Very, very bad shape. So they went to the junkyard very quickly. And we've been using bean bags and other kinds of seats, trying to give some guests some kind of seating that was a little bit above the floor. But now, as you can see, I have a seat that's nice and high. It was tricky to make because you have to make it in such a way that you bolt or screw together the pieces that will need to come out of the boat if you ever need to remove the tank, the gas tank, to get to the steering gear or anything in the transom area of the boat. So let me give you a little tour of how I constructed it and what I made. Thanks for watching. Hold on a second. So this is what it looks like before I get the inside of the boat refinished, which I hope to do probably next spring. I'm going to have gel coat put on the front board here and all up and down the sides in interior of the boat, so that the top rail and the side inside of the boat all match and are all nice and smooth, white, probably white, maybe tan, maybe khaki, gel coat. Now, many of you are probably wondering what this hole in the back is for. Well, when I made the back, which is, as you can see, screwed in, when I put the tank back in, I put in a valve. Let's see if you can see it in there. Maybe not. I put in a valve to shut off the gas from the motor. And I wanted to be able to reach it easily when I wanted to, either turn it on or turn it off. You'll also notice that I put this curved piece above the back here because I wanted to raise the seat back and I wanted a little more classical look to it. The boat comes with fairly square edges, and classical boats are much more rounded. So I decided to raise the middle of the back with the seat back when I put the backboards in. And now, let me put this down. our temporary pad here is just a camping pad. And you can see now that the seat bottom has become hatches. And these hatches open up to reveal the inside of the seat. So I made a frame on each side and a frame in the middle because I wanted to be able to have the hatch work as two pieces. Yeah, it was fairly easy to make. The only tricky part is these back pieces back in here, and the top pieces have to be able to be removed in order to get the tank out. So the front you don't care, so I've put carbon fiber on the edges and the corners of the front piece to secure it. So it acts as a bulkhead, and again it stiffens the boat up nicely. Now, when I did this all, I did it using a tub. In fact, a Ziploc tub that's waterproof is the pattern so that I could store stuff in there and keep it dry. So I could put the lids on these, but it's much easier with the lids off. And now I have critical storage on the boat that I did not have before. And that makes a big difference. Now, some people asked recently how they could sit in their boat and have guests be able to look over the front windshield. Now, I'm sitting in the boat. This is more or less eye level, looking out the front of the garage. As you can see, I'm looking over the windshield. So it really is kind of perfect for passengers. You can fit 3 passengers back here easily. And that's important because in my next video I'll show you how I'm going to get pedestal seats for the front. They're going to be higher and rotate and slide and all that kind of good stuff modern boats have. But they're pedestal seats, so only 2 people are going to be able to fit in the front, whereas 3 possibly could today with these old contraptions. So instead of spending money on new vinyl for old seats, it's significantly less expensive to buy modern seats. And I continue each month to add a new gauge to the front. So now we've got some nice new gauges. Got 2 more to do. All the switches are new. Pretty soon all the gauges will be new. So she's coming along. And once again, thanks for viewing. And I hope this helps folks that have some interest in not just restoring, preserving the old, but taking the old and making it into what they want it to be. Something modern and useful. See ya.